Hi there, I'm Paul Cavaciuti. I play drums with the David Gordon Trio, and I will be your drummer for this morning or this afternoon, whichever we are in. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate the rhythm that I play for the Indian Samba that we're going to be playing together along with the orchestra. And this is a standard samba rhythm. It's quite fast, so I'll play it in full first of all, and then I'll break it down into its elements. Here we go. This is the Indian Samba. So that's our samba rhythm, and let me break it down into its component pieces. The first thing to know about the samba is that it is a rhythm that has a very strong pulse of 1 and 2. And that is usually played by, in traditional Brazilian music, it's usually played on an instrument called a surdo. And there are two types of surdo. There's a little one and there's a big one. The little one has a high sound, which is like my high tom, and the big one has a low sound, like my low tom. And that rhythm permeates the whole samba, and it just sounds like this. It doesn't get much simpler than that. So that's our basic 2 pulse, a high sound at the beginning of the bar and a low sound halfway through. There are some variations that we can do. Every other low sound we play 2 notes instead of 1, and that sounds like this. And when we get really good at doing that, then we can get fancy and we can make that double note a little bit quicker, and that sounds like this. So that's another variation of the surdo rhythm. Now, the surdo rhythm can also be played like this on one drum. The player will mute the first note of the bar with his hand. So we get a high sound out of the low drum, like this. And what we can do is when I remove the hand to play the low sound, we get a little bit of a syncopated rhythm that fits in with it. So we could do something like that, and that's really what I do when I'm playing my samba with the band. I'm not really playing a high sound on the first beat of the bar. What I'm doing is I'm playing a dry, quick sound. I'm using my snare drum rather than using the high tom. So another thing that we can do with that is to put a little offbeat rhythm in. So if I play the basic pulse of the samba with my feet, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, I can play something right in the middle of these 2 pulses. If I put that together with the surdo rhythm, it sounds like this. Oops, let me take 2. So that's the basic pulse of the samba rhythm. Now, some things that we can do over the top of that. I'm going to demonstrate the first variation using these instruments. These are wonderful. These are called go-go bells. And like the surdo, they have a high and a low sound. And the rhythm that the go-go bells play in a samba is like this. So a little bit quicker. And if I put that together with the sordo, if I play something like the sordo with my feet, that's the go-go bell rhythm. And stemming from that is a more syncopated rhythm, a more offbeat rhythm, which once we get comfortable with those two rhythms, the sordo and the go-go bell pattern, we might try this. It's a little bit more difficult, but it helps to move the music along rather nicely. I'm going to play the basic samba pattern with my feet, and over the top I'm going to play the syncopation. I'll do it on the cowbell. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll slow that down for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then if I combine that with the sordo rhythm, it sounds like this. So that's a few basic samba rhythms to be going on with, and I hope to see you all soon and to actually work with you in person on these in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks for listening.